But you might be like, girl, what's wrong with your head? Like, what's happening here? Like, what's on the other side of your head? Did you get a perm? No. People typically think that because I'm very fair complected. But as you guys know, I am mostly African. So this is my natural hair on this side, which is kinky curly. I don't know the exact number. I think I would say 4C. I know it's a 4, it ain't a 3. And so today, actually, we're going to be talking about a really great brand of hair straighteners. That is a Korean brand of hair straighteners. And I was a little bit skeptical, like, can it straighten my kinky hair? But they assured me it did, and boy, does it. I want to introduce you guys to a Korean brand called Vodana. Kind of reminds me of a very famous pop star, and it makes me feel glamorous, doesn't it? It's like Vodana. It just makes me want to say it with an accent. Sorry, I'm trying to hide like my mic strings in here. It's okay. Just let it happen. You guys know I'm wearing a mic, okay? This is a broadcast, okay? And it is just, look, it really straightened my hair so nicely. Look how nice it is. Can we get a close-up, Jared? Thank you. Look at that. Oh, let's take a look. Oh, don't show the ends, Jared, because I didn't trim them. I didn't trim them, Jared. Look, ooh. Let's take a look at how lovely and shiny. And this is what my hair usually looks like. And I'm really surprised that it straightens so well. Not that I was skeptical, but I guess straighteners that are meant for Korean people whose hair is straight. I typically was like, your hair straightener can't straighten my hair. But it did, and beautifully. Oh my God. So let's introduce, the first one I want to introduce is the Vodana 1-inch straightener. And look how sleek it is. And it actually has ceramic plates, and the ceramic plates are very soft, and they just glide right through your hair. Like, that's one thing that I think when you have curly hair, it's really important that it doesn't catch on. Cause I've bought some like hair straighteners before, and they like catch in the hair. They literally like, especially around this part. Like, I don't know if you're a kinky hair person, but these parts of the hair straightener will like catch your hair. So sometimes when you're pulling through the hair, you hear a sound that nobody wants to hear. It's a sound, and you feel a tug on your hair, and you know that you've lost a little precious piece of hair, but it did not do that at all. And it just glided straight through the hair and made it so nice. Like, it looks like I got like a perm on this side, and it's been a while since my hair has been able to be like so like silky and like shiny and straight. I mean, I did deep condition it too, which helps. Conditioning helps, but look, and it's gotten so long too. You guys have been following me on social media know that I recently like cut it off. But it's crazy to know that like this turned into this because of this. And the cool thing about this flat iron is that they actually will give you a pouch, or not a pouch, but a heat resistant pad to go with it. Let me show you that. They're over here. And it's good because typically, wait, can you hear it? It's like too loud. Girl, they fell on the floor. Ignored. So they give you a little heat resistant pad, which is nice because typically when you flat iron your hair, you can go like this and just sit it on there. Because typically and I know if you have been straightening your hair for a while, then you might always wonder where do you put it. So in the past, I was just taking a towel, and then on the towel, I just wet it a little bit so the towel doesn't get burnt, and then I always just sit my flat iron on a wet towel. But they are giving everyone these little heat pads with it, so that way you can sit it on there. And you know what's so funny is, as somebody who straightens their hair regularly, I've never even thought to look for a silicone hot pad. So I feel kind of stupid, like, well, why didn't I just think of like seeing if there were these things that existed before? So this is something that you will get with the flat iron, which is amazing. So I thought I would, before your eyes, right here, right now, straighten the other half of my hair and just show you kind of how this flat iron works, and to let you know that it can work for people with kinky hair as well. And I like to keep mine at 350 Fahrenheit, so I think that's about 180 C, because you know, if you have curly hair, you don't actually want it to be too hot. A lot of people think when you have curly hair, oh, you need it to be hot to like straighten the hair, but actually when you do that, you could damage your curls, because curly hair is actually much more sensitive than straighter hair. So I like to have it around 350, but you see it just has a dial, so you can just change the dial however you want. Let's turn it on. Okay, so we've turned it on and put it on 350, and 450 typically is what people use when they're doing stuff like the thermal reconditioning and stuff, because it has to be used on hot. But if you have curly kinky hair, I recommend you keep it at around 350. So just think, your hair should never be hotter than your baked goods, because you know whenever you bake stuff in the oven, it's always usually up to 350. So you get this little nice flashing light as we wait for it to heat up. So while we're waiting for it to heat up, you know, if you have curly hair, you can't really just go right into straightening it without blow drying it first. So I'm going to blow dry it really quickly. And while I'm blow drying it, I'm going to tell you a story. Okay, let me get my little hair clippies. After I find them, they're on the floor. It's so funny because it's a live stream, so it's like, whatever happens, girl, it just happens. Okay, things be falling out, things be falling down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to stick this back here and know that you cannot see it. Let me just put my hair back so it doesn't get mixed in with it, because that's the worst. Like when your curly hair gets mixed in with the straight hair because you haven't finished yet, it's like, okay, guys, can you calm down? So somebody said, nice nails, lovely Sue. Okay, thank you. It's not the focus, but okay. So what I do is let me get this mirror out because I know I'm going to need it, is I section off the hair. So I'm just going to section it off. Look at those curls. They're so cute. I think they're so cute, right? Hello? They're like little ramen. Oh, they're like noodles. Boop. You know? People always say like, oh, you have noodle hair. And I'm like, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. So it is detangled. So you heard everything, right? I know, such a crazy story. I was surprised myself. Like, I typically don't like to gossip, but in a case like this, I was like, I think gossip is necessary because she totally was out of line. And then she totally got mad. And I was like, what? Like, are you guys getting the story right? You can hear it, right? Okay, I know I'm a little bit lame and like punny. I'm just going to comb it out a little bit. So last one, I'll be really quick. Can you guys even hear me anyway? I know earlier I was just kind of joking around, but... All right, so now the hair is ready. It's ready. It's ready for the hair straightening time from Vodana. Donna, bum, bum. Okay, put that away. Let's take this away. I did it. I did it. We have just got so many items to get through. It's like, oh. A wig has fallen. I'm going to bring out wigs later and show you how I style them, like styling each one differently. Okay, so now the hair is primed and ready to be straightened. So if you don't have curly hair and you don't know, actually depending on how curly your hair is, you can't just like straighten it with a straightener right away. You have to blow dry it to kind of extend the curls out. So if you see like the curls are a little bit more elongated now, so it's a little bit easier for the hair to like grab in the flat iron. So let me get my comb. I swear like everything is just, where is everything? So let's get started. Oh, some people are having a party. I don't know if you can hear that. That sounds pretty live. Okay, so I'm gonna take a section here. And then when you're doing curly hair, it's really important that you actually take a small like comb and chase it up, because you see these end areas here. Jared! 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 Oh. There you go. No. Put on the shirt. Yeah, so you see the little ends here? If you don't grab them with a comb, it's like hard to like get them. So let's take a look. Let's see what it looks like in one pass. Got to take the, ooh. All right. So let's see. Got to get the roots pretty good. 1, 2, 3 times to get the roots. And let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And then I stop here. And then I take the comb. Because the ends, if you don't use the comb, it just kind of presses it in a weird formation. And then just going to follow it like this. Yes, we've got straight ends. Okay, the hair is like so thin. Like I picked such a thin piece. And it's really nice because when you need to get the edges here, it's not too hot on the sides, but it's just hot enough to get it. So let's get these little edges here. Kind of dangerous, but we can get it. Okay. Woo, don't burn your head, girl. Look at that. And we've got the edges. Yes. I'm for it. And I'm going to get these edges in the front because they're necessary. Some of y'all don't be getting the edges, and I'd be like, you need to get them. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next one. I am just so surprised. Some other information that you might want to know about the company actually is that in one of the biggest drugstores here in Korea, they actually won the award for the #1 hair brand, which is pretty telling, which is kind of why I was like, okay, maybe it can straighten my hair. And on top of that, on social media, it actually won an award for best hair brand with reviews that are not sponsored. So I guess on certain social media sites, there's actually some sort of committee who takes a look at non-sponsored content for certain products to see, like, you know, people's real reviews about it, just to make sure that, you know, people aren't just lying since it is sponsored. And then they actually take those and they actually won an award, which is pretty awesome. I mean, look, it goes from this to that in pretty much one pass. Like for people with curly hair, that's something that's important, is like, does it pass the one pass test? But as long as you get a comb and you chase it, look at that. It straightens it out pretty nicely. Now I do need to trim my ends because I haven't trimmed them in probably like over a year, but it's so nice and just like glides through the hair, which is amazing, which I love. Okay, let's finish this up because we only have an hour. I did bring some of my wigs that you guys know I love, and I'm going to show you some of their other products. Like they have a crimping iron as well, and they have a large barrel curling iron. So I want to show you like some stylings with that. So let's get this out of the way. You guys are probably like, girl, you talk too much. I know. But that's what you came here for, didn't you? I mean, if I wasn't talking, it'd just be like silent hair doing, and that wouldn't be as fun, would it? Would it? In the past, like I never really straightened my hair that much, but I do find that like straightening my hair out just makes it easier for me to style. So if I'm not actually going to wear it out and down, then I wouldn't like straighten it so thoroughly. I would just kind of like straighten it to the point where it's just a little bit like easier for me to style on a daily basis. But actually with this hair straightener, even just kind of lightly doing it, it straightens the hair like pretty well. You know what I'm saying? So that's one huge plus and something that I really do like about it. And it just glides through the hair. Like the silicone plates are amazing. I also heard that in Korea they did some sort of tests, like using different types of like flat irons on hair and then checking it like microscopically for damage. And Vodana, these curling products or these heat products actually really passed as being one of the top ones for the least damage for your hair. So if you are looking for something that will damage your hair the least, that's very smooth, it's going to give you a nice straight smooth glide. It literally just glides through. Like, I am loving it, and I'm not just saying it because I'm here. Because even like before here, I always say, let me test out the products, because if I don't like it, then I don't want to like, you know, be here promoting it. but it's actually so much smoother than the flat iron that I already use at home. And I think I would say it's the smoothest flat iron I've used like to date in terms of how easily it just like glides over the hair. Seriously. All right, we're almost done. 2 more pieces. 2 more pieces and we are done. Isn't that exciting? And then also I find that with this hair straightener, I don't know if it's because it glides so easily, I'm finding that I can actually get my hair done a little bit faster, which is why I was like, oh, when we film, I'll totally be able to like do one whole section of my hair in a pretty like decent amount of time. Whereas it sometimes would take me much longer to do it, as I only have to do one pass. I can just kind of get it done. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. So quickly. And the hair is also so like smooth and silky as well, which is something that I really, really like and appreciate. So let's get this area next. And then we only have one more spot to do. I think this is the fastest I've done a fourth of my hair. And it's exciting. Let's go. Let's chase it. Chase it. Yes. Hello, it's me. Are we allowed to sing on here? Too late. Already sang. Okay. Last one of 2 sections. So, are you a curly girl? Do you like to straighten your hair often? Let me know. And it gets the roots really well, too. That's something that's important. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but it really straightens the roots really well if you do just like a few passes. One nice pass. And you don't have to pass it slow either, which is something that's pretty awesome, because some like flat irons you have to pass it really, really slow, and I'm just like, girl, I don't have time for this. But this one, if you go relatively fast, you can still get it in like almost one pass. So that's pretty dope. Last piece. Yay. Okay, let's try and get these top parts pretty well. This is actually really fun. I don't think I've ever straightened my hair on film, ever, actually. Yeah, never. The only time we had my hair being straightened on my social media was actually when I had my husband try and do it. And if you see, like if you do follow me on social media and you saw that video, you see that the hair at that time was it was straight, but it was much less straight than I would say this one is making it. And so I'm just going to follow up with a little bit of hair essence, which, you know, we always have a mess of stuff over here. So let's pull it out. Ooh. Yes. Oh, thank you. I was like, where is my hair essence? You know, I don't know. But look at that. Just follow it up with a little essence and boom, you've got straightened hair. Let's take a look at this side that I just did up close, and you'll see that it's nice and straight. I wish we had like a still video clip of it before, but yeah, look at that. Yay! So this is the Vodana 1-inch hair straightener. It is great for people who have kinky hair as well. The temperature goes anywhere from 250 to 450 F. As I said, if you have kinky hair like me or curly hair, try and keep it around 350 so that you don't actually burn your hair. And if you get this, they'll actually give you a nice heat mat, which is amazing because you can set it on top of there. You no longer have to get a wet towel or be at your sink, which is something else that I used to always do, was just kind of do my hair at the sink. It's so like nice and smooth. Like I can't stop touching it. I can't stop touching it. I'm just like, yes, yes. Look at you looking like you got straight Native American hair or something. Okay, all right, so how about I now show you another good one, which is, boom, 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 boom. It is the GlamWave. Oh, is this upside down? And the GlamWave, let me move the mirror out of the way. They said move the mirror, girl. I'm sorry. The GlamWave, it kind of looks like a little purse, like, hello, hello, yeah, I'm just walking around with my GlamWave. So this is the GlamWave, and it is 40 millimeters or 1.6 inch. So it's the biggest barrel curling iron that they have. And actually, if you get this one, you get this nice pouch. So this pouch that you get with it, look at that logo, Vodana. It just sounds so luxurious, like Vodana. Makes me want to say it like that, Vodana. Okay, and actually a really cool thing about this is you can actually use it like a heat pad. So when you're using it, you can sit it on top of that. And also it's good because it has a cord organizer. So as you can see, the cord has come out. And then even though it already has a little like Velcro organizer here, it has a spot for you to just hold your cord in place, which is something that a lot of pouches don't have. Like I remember years ago, I actually had some sort of curling iron that came with a pouch, but it didn't have a space for the cord. So what I would have to do is wind up wrapping the cord around the pouch. Like, have you ever had one of those? And I was like, well, doesn't that defeat the purpose of having a pouch if you can't put everything in it? And the good thing about this is you can put it in it hot. So if you finish using it, you can just pop it right in there, whether it's hot or not, and put the cord out here. So this is amazing. Ooh, look on this side, it says Lovely Performer. I didn't even notice that before. Lovely Performer. I only noticed the part that said Vodana. So let's take a look at the GlamWave. Ooh. I don't know why I made that sound. Is it plugged in? Okay, let me plug in the GlamWave. And I'm going to actually stand up and pull out a wig, and I'm going to style it for you. Okay. Okay. So for this GlamWave, I'm thinking about what wig I want to use. For the GlamWave, I'm actually going to use this one. So here is my wig. Thank you, ma'am. I used to like name them all, but I quit naming them years ago. So this is one of them. I like it because you can like stick her on here. You stick her on. Okay. Yes, look at my making straight hair. I kind of want to put it in a ponytail. Just look at how straight it made it. Again, like look. Ooh, that's not such a big change. Sorry. I got excited because my hair is straight. Okay. Because it's not often that I get to just, hello, hello. Hello? Okay. I'm excited, as you can tell. All right, let's just see you guys' comments. Some people are saying, amazing. Lovely Sue says, I can't believe it straightens with one pass. Yeah, it's pretty good. And I mean, you guys know what my hair looks like if you follow me on social media, and it straightens it pretty well. You know, even if you just want to wear it like a straight style, like bone straight like this, it does a pretty good job. So, did I turn this off? No, I did not. So let me just straighten this down, because actually I was trying to see what style I wanted to do on this wig. So actually I kind of was practicing with it. So just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Just going to straighten her for 1 second. Just give me 1 second. You guys know we all need a moment sometimes. Okay, perfect. All right. So now we're going to take a look at the GlamWave. Let's take a look at this. Jared. Okay, so the GlamWave, first of all, the color. Can we just talk about the color and how amazing it is? It's like a purplish, pinkish color. And this goes from 100 to 200 degrees, which honestly is perfect because I recommend a degree of right around 180. I think that's the best for hair. Let's turn it on. Boop. That red light. And a good thing about this is that you do have the stand, so that way when you put it on your heat pad, or in this case, with this, you actually get the pouch, so you actually have a little wider space to do it on. But I'm just going to use the heat pad that you get with all of them for now. Okay, and let me turn this off so I don't burn the house down, because I'm literally afraid I'm going to burn the house down. Girl, when it comes to fire and fiery things, Megan does not have the best luck in the world at all. Okay, so someone's saying, hearts, hey, Phoebe, Sienna Park, everyone, what's up? So what we're going to do with this wig is actually I'm just going to show you how the curling iron works. And it's nice because it's a big barrel curling iron. It's actually the biggest one that Vodana makes, and it's approximately 40 millimeters or 1.6 inch for all of you folks who like inch. And the color is absolutely amazing. I think it should be hot now. So let's take our wig. Let's take our wig. Let's take our comb. And I like this because you can do several types of curls. Let's turn her to the side a little bit. Her. I always call my wigs her. Like, they're her. Okay? Okay, so to use the curling iron, what I like to do when I make the curls is I like to make them away from the face. Okay, away from the face, because I think that just looks more like feminine and great. So actually what I'm going to do is start it like this, because I think it's most comfortable. And I'm going to kind of make some loose waves. Oh wait, it's moving on me. I'm going to hold it like this and then gradually just go down. Gradually go down while loosening it up. The hair is really long. How far back are we going to have to go? And then I'm going to roll it. And then after I roll it, I'm just going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm just going to loosely let it go. And as you can see, you have a nice kind of loose wave. And this is how I like to wear my long wigs, because I don't want them to be like too tight curls, but this is how I make my loose waves. So I'll do a few more for you in the front so you can see what it looks like. And make sure your sections of hair aren't too big. At least for me, this is the kind of curl that I prefer, because later on when we comb it out, instead of it looking more like big spiral curls, it looks more like soft waves, which is something that's really nice. So make sure it's away from the face, like so. I don't know why I made it so complicated. Go around the hair, like this. Make sure you're holding the bottom. Just go around, around, until you reach the full length, okay? And then roll. And then I like to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I get a similar nice wave. See? Similar nice wave. And I think it's pretty good for making these sort of styles. I think in the summertime you might need some hairspray though, because girl, the hairspray. So start here. I'm gonna go here. It's so funny, I brought a whole bunch of wigs today. I brought like a short bob wig, because later on we're gonna do like some crimping styles and they're gonna be pretty nice. So just keep moving this as we go along. Roll it up here. And I'm just gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you guys who follow me on social media know whenever I count down like that. I don't know why, it just kind of happened. And then slowly release it. And boom. Wave number 3. So we're getting there. I'm just going to do this one side and then show you what this side looks like waved. But yeah, so far, like, the products that I've used of theirs, which is all the ones we're talking about today, they have been amazing, and you can use them on a wide texture of hairs. Like, as I said, I'm really surprised that my hair got so straight, because you guys, well, if you just came into the live stream, then you don't see what my hair looks like, but my hair is like kinky, curly hair. So the fact that it straightened that out pretty nicely it was quite a shock to me. And actually, if you want looser waves, I'll show you on the opposite side. You can actually do the same thing, but just pull through and don't hold it for the 5 seconds. And that'll give you like looser waves. I know you guys are probably like, girl, I'm not a professional. This is just what I do at home, which is great, I think, because it shows that, you know, you don't have to be a hairstylist or a professional in order to get like some good curls or waves. So let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, let me turn it around so you can see it a little bit. And then let's just let it down to reveal a nice little curl that will become a nice little wave. I think to show you the idea, I should do maybe 3 more. Huh? Oh, sorry. They're like, what? Sometimes I say the wrong thing, and so they say something, so I'm like, anytime anybody says something, I'm like, what? What did I mess up today? Nobody's perfect, okay? Don't expect me to be perfect, okay? I don't expect you to be perfect. So let's get these done. And the really cool thing is that they all come with pouches, which is something that is amazing. And actually, if you want a tighter curl, you can just hold it on a little bit longer and take smaller pieces of hair. So let's do again. Oh, I have to keep trying to show you and turn it around. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I kind of feel like I look like a cow. 1. Yes. Okay, 2 more, and then I'm going to comb this side out and show you the kind of wavy style that you can get with this method. Let me take some from here. Because this is one of my favorite. You guys who follow me on social media know anytime I'm wearing this wig, the style is exactly like this. I don't know. It's just my go-to style, and it's something that's really simple to do. Because literally all you have to do is just take a curling iron, roll it around a few times, and that's it. That's it. I'm really jealous of, like, you know when you see those hairstylists who do everything with one hand? They're just like, pop, 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 with one hand, girl. That's not me. I'm like, I need both hands to make sure that what I'm doing is right. Okay. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Perfect. Let's pull it down. All right. So then what I would do is I would just kind of lightly comb through, and just get like these nice light waves. This is like my favorite style ever. Okay, I'm trying to like show you, and it's like on this stand. But this is my favorite style ever. It's like just some nice light waves at the bottom. And I think they look so nice and like elegant and beautiful. Like, just imagine the whole hair done like this. I think it gives a nice, elegant, beautiful vibe. And actually, if you want the curls to be a little bit stronger, like if you want like a hard spiral curl, then you could actually do that as well. I'm going to show you that on the other side. It's kind of strange. Okay. Just look at the back of her head, but we can keep it like here. So if you want to get like a strong, like hard, like, I don't know what to call it, Beyonce curl or something, then you can take small pieces, because that is a style that I like to do as well. You can take small pieces, and with the small pieces you can do the same thing whatever direction you want it in. So in my case, I like it to be out, so I'm going to go outward like this, but I'm going to just do it a little bit longer. With each step, roll it longer. And because remember, I only have it on 180, the hair is not going to burn or anything. And anyway, these barrels are made out of really good materials that don't damage the hair, from what I've noticed. Because I did try this at home, and my curls came back no problem. So just get it to the whole bottom of the hair. It's the one thing about having long hair. Okay? And this time you do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, a little bit fast, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then pull it out as simple as you can. And then grab it. I grab it, hold it up here. Where's the clip? and then I'll actually just clip it for a few minutes. Get a little spray action. A little spray action. And just let that sit for, I would say, 1 minute. Let's wait a minute. Oh, so somebody asked, are you on 180C? Yes, I'm on 180C. That's typically what the temperature that I like to have. And then when you pull it down, you have a more like defined curl. You have a more like defined curl as opposed to a wave. And then if you do it like this, because we did spray it, it'll stay like that, and you could actually do the entire head and get like a very nice set of like kind of thick, like deep curls as well. The only difference that you need to do is when you first do it, don't pull it down right away. If you pull it down right away, you'll wind up with waves. If you leave it up and clip it for a moment, put a little hairspray and pull it down, then you'll get a nice like springier curl. I don't know what to call them, a nice springier, fuller curl. Like you guys will see me sometimes, I'll have the loose waves over here, or I'll have like the hard like curls over here. But these are kind of like my favorite, these type of curls. I don't know why. I love like very bouncy, springy curls, maybe because I have naturally curly hair. You never know, but that's how I roll. Okay, perfect. So let's see. Make sure if you at any time, if any of you guys have questions, all you have to do is ask and let me know, and then I can answer them for you. Or if you want to see another thing again, then I can show you again. So let's move on to actually one of my favorites, which is the triple flow, and it's actually the newest one. So I'm going to put her away for a moment. I'm going to put her away, and I'm going to actually bring out my pink wig. And she's a little bit cray at the moment. She doesn't have a name. I need to name them. Can you name them? Suggest a name for this wig. Someone, please. And for her, the reason why I decided to use her to show you the crimping wig is because this wig is a wig that takes curl really well, and she looks the best, like with some sort of kind of thick curl or wavy styles, and the hair is not fully straight. And so also another reason why I wanted to tell you is that I think sometimes people think when they use those wave curlers that they need to actually fully straighten their hair out first, but you actually don't have to. Like I've done it many a times with hair that's kind of fluffy. Like especially a lot of Western people, when you wash your hair and dry it, it's not completely straight. It can be a little bit fluffy. But even in its fluffy state, you can still use a crimping iron. This brings back memories. So this is the triple flow. It's 32 millimeters, which is 1.25 inches. Yes, look at those conversions written over there, because you know your girl only knows inches. And the cool thing about this is, again, also you get your temperature variations here, 120 all the way up to 200, which is great. As I said, I recommend 180 to 190-ish, but I probably wouldn't do more than 200 anyway. So I think this is a great way to protect your hair. And this is my favorite part. It comes with this. Look. Girl. Let me tell you how many times I needed one of these in the past. Like back when crimped hair was a thing, when I was, I want to say, kind of middle school. Everybody was wearing crimped hair. Everybody had a hair crimper like this, but we did not have a silicone tip. Okay, we did not have it. So this is very convenient for keeping it closed, keeping you safe, and keeping this safe as well. Because especially when you're traveling, if you want to try and put it in your bag or something, you know, it could be dangerous to leave it open. You could get stuff up in there. Anyway, you need the silicone tip. And this also comes with the little heat pad. So as you're using it, you can just sit it down on the little heat pad. And that makes it so awesome and convenient. So let me not hurt myself, unplug this one, or we got space. I'm gonna turn it off. For the record, I've turned it off. We're not burning down any studios today. This one's also off. Just saying. I have bad luck with these kind of things. Okay, I'm gonna plug it in. And let's put it on. You ready? Let's get a close-up of it so you can see the lights turn on. I don't know, it's exciting. You know when you turn something on and it lights up? Here we go. Woo! 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 So that is 180. So just in case you don't be confused, you know, the loop tells you where it is, so I'm going to keep it at 180. You know what? Let's just be a rebel and just put it up to 200. Let's just be rebelling today. We're a rebel. And let's take a look at the shape. So with these, the only thing you want to be careful with is that you do it the right way. Because if the top of your head starts under-waved, then it'll be like this instead of being like this. And this is the part that always gets me, that I always mess up on, is that because you'll be looking at it and you'll be like, yeah, this is up. And then you do it and it's down. But overall, you know, it's pretty foolproof in how you can use it. So let's use it. I'm going to start with just a piece up here and kind of in the front. This wig has a lot of like baby hairs. Okay, let me clip these out of the way. I need a long moment to make sure I'm doing it the right way. Yes. So basically the way that it is how you use it first. So see, it says Vodana like this. So this is the part that you want to have at the top of your head. So just remember, don't use it upside down because then you'll get a wrinkle. You know what I'm saying? So the vagina is this way, so it needs to go like this on the scalp. And that's how you can remember it, which is kind of nice because I feel like some brands don't have anything written on it. So you'd be like, wait, what? And then also it has this shape, so you know this is front or this is the top. So let's go. I'm going to go a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. And then I'm going to move on. A 1, a 2, a 3. Wow, the baby hairs got stuck in there. 5. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. And you have to count it like that. If you don't count it like that, it doesn't count. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. It's like taking so long. So a 1, a 2, a 3. Wait, you can't speed it up. I sped it up. I messed it up. You know what? It's okay. It is okay because everyone knows that I am not a professional hairstylist. But I definitely messed it up. Okay, I'm going to do it again. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I think she might have had some hairspray on her before. Probably should have washed her. Probably should have washed her. Okay, you ready? I'm going to do it right this time. Once here on record. I'm going to get it right this time. And we're going to have the most beautiful waves ever. How many seconds is that? Okay. And then also when you do waves, you can take like thicker pieces of hair. I'm just so used to doing like thinner pieces of hair that I think that might be what's happening here. Oh, make sure the color though, again. Wow, someone's very active and talking about the color being nice. Yes. Okay. All right. Got like a little wave action. Let me do some more because I feel like with this, just showing one is so thin. We need to show like at least 2 or 3. So let me just do 2 or 3 and then I'm going to show you what they look like. Especially because this hair is like really lightly colored. I feel like it's hard to like see it on camera so much. So let's do a couple. Let's do a couple. Hello? Hello? Okay. Let's do a couple. Let me make sure you can see. Okay. 3, 4, 5. I feel like every time I count, it's going to be like totally different. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. Okay, so you've got to wiggle. These are always really fun, like the shape of them really makes me happy. You see that? It's like a little, it kind of reminds me of like a slide. It's like, ooh. Okay, I don't know what that sound is. You just have to excuse me. Okay, so let's do one at the bottom. I think these would make good like beach waves. Like let's say you wanted to pretend like you went to the beach and got all like sun-kissed and you got like beach waves. Why do they even call them beach waves? Because if your hair is not wavy, then it doesn't matter how many times you get your hair in the water, you're not gonna have beach waves, girl. Okay, so let me move these out of the way. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's move on to the next part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's move on to the next part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's move on to the next part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move on to the next part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, it's like a little. It's fun. Okay, so this wig actually had a little bit of hairspray on her before, but with these you can kind of just like separate them with your fingers, and look, you get like some cool crimps. I know a lot of people just like keep their crimps not separated, but I like to separate mine just a little bit, like just a little bit with the fingers, so it's just not so together. But actually, back in the day, it used to be a style that people, when they did their crimped hair, they just kind of let it be like separated. But I think this gives like a nice like kind of beach wave type of effect, if that's what you want. I'm gonna do a little bit more so we can fill out the area a little bit. Maybe just like one more like section here, starting at the bottom. I think that would look nice. Okay, just so you can get a better idea what they would look like all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I accidentally touched it. Don't touch it, girl. Do not touch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I like this style. I'm like, I want to put this wig on right now. 1, 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. And I think with these like wavy hairstyles, when your hair has color in it, like bright colors, I think wavy hairstyles like this look really good with like blondes and like pinks. Oh yeah. Because I feel like you can really see like the definition in them, or highlights. Like a highlighted waved color with this would be really nice. I think if you have highlights in your hair, I mean, you don't have to have highlights in your hair. Your hair could look like whatever, you know, you want it to look like. But I personally think that these sort of waves look really good when your hair has different types of colors and tones in them. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go down to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is actually just really fun to do. It's kind of like therapeutic. Like it's quite therapeutic at the moment. Because you don't have to really think about it. I feel like when you make curls with curling irons or flat irons, to an extent, you have to really be thinking about it, like what movements you're going to do. But with this one, you literally just have to fit it in. So when we get to the bottom, it's like, oh, where does it fit? It fits right here. And then you get like these cute little waves. This is quite fun. Actually, I'm just going to do one more just because I can. Because we are running out of time here. Wow, I love doing hair, so I feel like this hour has just flown by. Hair is like my passion, which is why I have so many wigs. And I dyed this wig myself. I'm really proud of it, okay? I know this might not be the best dye job in the world, but I did it and I'm proud of it, okay? So let's do the last section here. A 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta make sure I'm putting it in the right spot. Because if you put it in the wrong spot, girl, you're gonna have a weird like crimp. Right spot, perfect. You know, it's so interesting. The last time I had my hair crimped like this, I was probably in middle school. So I'm really tempted to like try it on my natural hair and see what it looks like too. Before we go in our last few minutes, just do like one side and see what it looks like. Shall I? Shall I? Oh, too long. Girl, don't have your friends over talking. You're gonna burn some hair. This is so much fun. Can we just only do hair products from now on? Did you hear me? Okay. I don't know. I like having these like wigs and stuff because I can play like hairstylist and it's not my hair, so if it messes up, then look at this. But let me just kind of feel these out a little bit. Kind of comb it out a little bit. But look how nice that is with the purple color, right? With the purple color. And it, because this is such a thin section, it looks thin. But like if you just imagine that we could do the entire head, like the whole head is just nice and waved like this, like some nice like Shakira waves. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. And I think the size is perfect for just like a nice like beach wave. I think if you do one that's too small, it might look a little bit more crimped instead of just like a nice wave. And let me actually put some essence on it so you can see, like whenever I do these type of things, I always like to take a little bit of essence just to like roll my hands in it a little bit, and that also softens it up. That also softens it up a little bit and gives you like a nice little like shine to it. But yeah, I'm feeling this. It's giving you like 80s vibes. And I didn't use any hairspray, but if you want it to be more like firm, then you could put a hairspray on it. And if you put hairspray on it, it'll be like really crinkled and stuff. But look, yes. We did it together, guys, and we're not professionals. See, you don't have to be a professional in order to use the Vodana products. Wait, was that too like commercially? Girl, don't hate me. But I really am enjoying these products. I'm sure you can really see. Okay, so as we have a few minutes, I just want to go over all the products once again and show you the things that I did with them. So let's bring up maybe all of the wigs really quickly. Let me turn this off so I don't kill anyone. Burn the house down because I'm good at that. So when you turn it off, make sure you push the button for a few seconds. Okay. And I did have one more. I thought I was going to have more time. And I had this little bob. And what I was going to do was like wave this bob as well. But we are out of time. That kind of sucks because I was really curious to wave the bob and then see what the bob would be like. Wait, girl. Okay, let's do it. I'm turning it back on. Let's just do a couple. I'm really excited. Okay, it didn't cool down yet, right? Yeah, we still have time. Yeah, we got, 5 minutes. That's okay. That's enough. That's enough. Because I think that bobs look really good waved as well. And you might think, oh, because this is so big that maybe you couldn't use a bob with it, but you actually can. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, she's taking it away. She took it away. Oh, I knew. Oh, I see what she's doing. She's trying to give me the little white thing underneath. I was confused. I was like, pink wig didn't do anything to anybody. Okay, so I'll just do it really quickly. So this is Bob. I actually cut her myself. She was a longer wig, like the first one that you saw, but then after time, like a couple years, the wigs get a little bit like ratty at the bottom, so you really have to like do an overhaul of them. So let's just see what she's gonna look like crimped, because I think Bob's would be really nice crimped as well. So let's just crimp it. One last crimp. Oh, 4 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This one might need to hold it a little bit longer. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, woo. Don't do what I just did. 5. Don't do what I just did. I just messed it up. It's okay. I was trying to do it too fast. And I messed it up. Don't judge me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, so it looks nice on like shorter hair as well. I think if I do this whole wig like this, okay, let me just do like 1 or 2 more. And then I'll go over all the products one last time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I was counting a little bit too fast. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These products are really amazing. Okay, one more at the bottom. I think we need one more at the bottom. Ooh, this would look so nice, like waved up. Okay, I'm just gonna do 1 or 2 more in our like few minutes just to see, just so we get a vision. Okay, I just want a vision of what it might look like if the whole thing was done. Aren't you curious as well? I think we're all curious. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and the last part. Ooh, so this is actually good for bobs as well. Like if you have shorter hair, don't worry that, look. Oh my God, look. Jared, look. Okay. Ooh, this would be so cute. Okay, let me just squeeze that down. I think I made it too high. But I think this would be a nice, cute, like bob look if the whole bob was waved too, right? Like a nice, like short, wavy bob. Girl, I'm like, take this with me. Thanks. Okay, time is up. I'm going to take this one with me. Thank you. I'm going to unplug it and just go. Is that okay? Okay. All right. So this was the Vodana Triple Flow 32 millimeter or 1.25 inch hair crimper. And as we said, it comes with this little sorry, put it on backwards. It comes with a little silicone topper for you to use it to close. And the good thing about it is it doesn't burn, so you can do it now even that it's hot, and we just turned it off. And then you also will get a little heating pad as well. So as you're using it, you can put the heating, you can put it down on the table without having to burn your work area. And the other product that we have for today is the GlamWave. And the GlamWave is the biggest barrel curling iron that they have. It's 1.6 inch and it goes to temperatures of 100 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So you get plenty of range in there. And the good thing about this is it comes with a pouch. It comes with a little Vodana pouch, which you will get with your purchase of it. And the pouch is nice because it actually has a cord holder, which some pouches don't. Like I remember years ago I had one and it didn't have a cord holder, so it was kind of pointless, you know. But this one you can organize the cord. You can put it in here when it's hot, So you can just use it, put it in right away. And also this is doubled as the pad. So while you're actually doing your hair, you can sit it on top of this to have a nice to keep your surfaces from burning up. And the last one, which is what I use to straighten my hair today, and you guys know I have kinky curly hair and it straightened my hair beautifully. This is the 1-inch flat iron, and it goes all the way up to 450. So if you're working in a hair salon, or if you're trying to do the thermal reconditioning treatment and stuff, or like keratin treatments, you know, they need really hot temperatures. You have those as well. And it goes from 250 to 450 F. That's a big temperature range. And the thing that I really like about it is that the ceramic plates are so smooth that they glide through my hair. You guys know I have kinky curly hair, and it did not catch anywhere, anytime, like other flat irons do. And because the ceramic is so nice and smooth, it protects your hair and keeps your hair from getting, you know, damaged as you are doing it. So you will be able to protect your hair a little bit more as opposed to other hair straighteners. And all of the products will come with a little heating pouch, or not heating pouch. Why do I keep saying pouch? It's a pad. You put it down so you can use, when you're in between using the product, you sit it down on here so you don't burn your surfaces. And the only one that doesn't is the GlamWave, which comes with the pouch. So if you're interested in any of these products, make sure you check out all of the links. They are amazing. You guys watched me straighten my kinky curly hair with it, with only one pass on each one. So you guys know it's going to be really good for all hair types. I want to thank you guys so much for watching today. You guys are always amazing, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.